Well, here we are again. Flashpoint Campaigns, Red Storm. Time for another scenario. Play one that I played once and felt pretty bad about the result. Although I had a marginal victory, I lost, oh goodness, 60% of my force. Um, been thinking about it. We're going to try a couple of different things, and I actually read the rules a little bit, and I understand a few things better now. This is still bound to be embarrassing, but I love the game so much, I think I'll just do it anyway. So here we go. Scenario, yep, single scenario. This is all good. Play as NATO, and I want to play, not that one, that's the head-to-head. The Pied Piper. I believe this is the right one. Let's give it a try. And we'll untick those. Probably ought to do something with emergency resupply, but I'm still struggling with other things. I'm going to leave that alone for right now. So I think that's probably 80% of the, or 60, 80% of the difficulty anyway. Just my opinion. Here we go. Okay. Scenario description. I don't feel like reading all of this, but bottom line is, here come the bad guys from the east, and a handful of West Germans get to try to stop this. Mission briefing. Hey, things are confused. There's a Panzer Brigade Reserve unit heading your way. This is a challenging scenario. I'm not going to go into it any further here. Sorry, or maybe not. Okay. Yeah, 26 tanks, 23 APCs, 22 infantry, 3 headquarters, 6 self-propelled artillery, 4 utility. That's the total. You don't get near that much at the start. Let's zoom out. Okay, we've got a couple of improved positions. One there, one there. This corridor here is a victory point rich environment, and it's a tough one to defend. And there's just not that much to play with. We've got a company of Leopard 1A1s, which got a nice gun. This is just not a really modern vehicle at that point. It's kind of vulnerable, and my experience in the first game was these guys get hell shot out of them. But that's all right. Let's start off. We also have some Panzer Grenadiers, which are pretty awesome. My plan is to put a pretty stout defense here, and a pretty stout defense, not quite as strong, here. And here I'm going to set some guys up and allow them to scoot back, and hopefully the flanking fire from this position and reinforcements will eventually allow me to stop the Soviets before they get down here into the big city where all the really big victory points are. I believe these victory points have not been taken by anybody. That's interesting. That's really interesting. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started. Let's see. Last time we did this, let's check the command radius is pretty stout. And if I remember correctly, I did something like that, which gets them and covers all these front line positions. Actually, he could be further back if I wanted to. In fact, that's not a bad idea. Let's see how far back I can. Hello, I know. You know what? I can't put him there. It's not a blue hex. Let's go in here and yeah, I can't get him in Rorson, but I can fall back to Rorson, which would be, let's see if he starts here, 2, 3, and let's take a look at the command radius. Well, you know what? E. Mm, I think that idea was the best one. We'll just live with it for right now. There they are. Okay, and now let's take a look at these Panzer Grenadiers. Headquarters, 2 platoons of 3 and a platoon of 4. That's the heavy. It's got a MG3 medium machine gun section. That's interesting. I think we're going to start with that one here, and we're going to give them hold orders to be modified as the situation calls for it. And that guy, and I think, let's see, how's that company headquarters? Yeah, look at that. That gets everybody all happy. And finally, this guy right there, he's in command. They're all in command. It's looking pretty good. Let's go ahead and give them hold orders. Rotate the stack. Give them hold orders. I'm reluctant to give them hold orders. This gets rough fast in here. I think we'll allow them the option to scoot. Now, for the armor, my first thought was to deploy them here and cross hills. And, geez, can I get rid of those victor marks? Yeah. Oops. How about pushing the right button? Here, gross whatever, Hilligsfeld. Okay. And use them as a mobile reserve. I tried that, and they moved out and promptly got their brains beat out. So I think since they are not very good vehicles, that we're going to try to take advantage of these fortifications to delay the bad guys a little better, and then if they survive long enough, perhaps even allow them to scoot back. But for right now, I'm going to hold. And I think, although, what do we got here now? Oof, boy, I hate to pile more guys in there. Much more than one more unit there, and that's just going to be an artillery target from hell. Let's give them hold orders. And now I've got the company headquarters and the another platoon. I am really reluctant to put these guys up here. I wonder if I put them there. Let's see, can I do a visibility check? Yeah, that sucks. That doesn't suck so bad. Okay, we'll do that. Fine. And let's see what happens if I drop that guy in there and get rid of that. Let's show his command radius and everybody's in command and give him hold orders. I have a bad feeling that that just doomed that headquarters. The way I understand it, after having read the rules a little bit today, if they get 30 minutes inside these improved positions, they're considered fortified. They become very hard to, or much harder to hit, and they shoot better. So let's. I'm really tempted to move that headquarters unit back. What happens if I put him there? Everybody's still in command. Bing, bing. Oh, that's interesting. That is actually, let's turn that off. How did I manage to do that? I'm better than I think. That takes much. Well, look at that. That is a place I'm allowed to deploy. And so is that. It was like they had an idea to put them there. So let's take another look. Command radius looks good. They've got hold orders there. I think I will give them screen orders there. And those guys have screen orders. Those guys have screen orders. These guys are holding. These guys are holding. For how long, I don't know. And gee whiz, let's take a look at other things. We're on 29-minute turn cycles. They're on 18. Significant advantage to the Soviets. EW hindrance is high. That's bad. Order of battle, we've seen it. Everybody's in command. There's no need to do any kind of cross attachments. We're expecting at 49 minutes, 64th Brigade Artillery. At 10 minutes later, 54th Brigade Artillery. At 2 hours, the headquarters and 3 platoons of Leopard 2A4s. Now, there's some real tanks there. About 30 minutes later, we expect to get some Panzer Grenadiers mounted in an M113, so it's not exactly like they're coming in serious infantry combat vehicles. They'll have to be used carefully, carefully, carefully. Okay, I'm talking a lot of nonsense here, and I've eaten up 11 minutes and haven't done a thing other than set up. So what do you say we push this? Is there anything else? Anything else? Anything else? No, let's go. Let's get it on. Uh-oh. That's a lot of guys. Visibility range is looking good. Let's back out so we can see everything here. People will start shooting soon. Looks like a Milan or something just went off. But I don't think we got our 30 minutes to dig in. That's bad. Only 15 minutes in. Whoa, nice though. They slaughtered that recon. Company of tanks approaching the minefield. Engaged by the guys covering from the town. Engaging. Oh, look, we're already losing to Leopards. Yeah, those are great stuff. Sitting in a really good cover, and they're already getting beat up. They won't be there long. Meanwhile, the central position is doing some serious damage. Oh, look! Oh, and another tank. They'll be skirmishing out of there soon if they, or scooting out of there soon, if they survive long enough to figure out how to get out. And down here, it doesn't look like, yep, see, they've scooted. They've had enough. Meanwhile, the Panzer Grenadiers are still engaging. And here, we're raising hell in the center. That's a good thing. The Milans are doing some damage. They're still trying to knock. Oh, look! The Leopards actually got another shot in. Good for them. Woo! Serious infantry, mech infantry down in the south. And another Leopard bites the dust. Yeah, I just... that Leopard 1 just isn't up to standing up to T-80s. Okay, down here we're banging on the recon. Up here, there's still... I bet you we lose this platoon. I bet you we'd lose it. Oh, and they found the minefield. Haha. You suck. Eat minefield. Oh, we just lost a martyr. His position's still hanging. Minutes to go. Lost another martyr in the south. These guys won't be lasting long in the far northwest. It's just not gonna. Oh, there goes the last tank. Now, the last Leopard, and it looks like the mech infantry's had enough too. Okay. Well, that's exciting. Now, I don't know how. We've had 36 minutes. Are these guys considered? Yes, they're fortified. They've had enough time to fortify. So this position's a lot more solid. These poor guys have had they've had a hard time of it. Let's see. Let's take a look. Reported kills, 5 tanks, 6 recon. We haven't exactly beat their brains out. 6 self-propelled anti-tank. That probably happened mostly it did in the center and the south. Right down here, they had a pretty good time killing some of the thin-skinned vehicles. But where this battalion of armor is coming through, it's just rugged. Okay, got to think a little bit here. Let's go back to player. We have 5 orders. Not bad. Not that I have 5 orders worth of things to do. These guys are in about as good a shape as they're going to be. Falling back here. I don't know. I think I'm going to let them scoot away as they're still at screen orders. They'll get beat up. They probably will get destroyed. But if I try to pull them out, I suspect I'll have the same result. I'm going to let these guys keep hammering the flank as they come by. And let's take a look. You can see a good long ways. Visuals 5,000 meters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, he's in a good place to engage guys in here as they come by. But with those screening orders, he may or may not hang around to play. 5 orders, but this is coming off the way I expected it to. Don't see any reason to change anything just yet. Let's hit the button. And the mines do some damage up here to a big tank. Oh, look at that, 3. Nice. They got hurt in that minefield. That's a good thing. Oh, the martyrs are taking it hard up there. Down in the south, they're still engaging. Still got all the tanks, but they're just now coming in the range for T-80s, so I suspect they won't last much longer. I'm sure that'll get ugly. Some more recon died, though, and that's good. That mech infantry in the northwest is doing all they can do, but it just ain't saying much. Guys in the center haven't got any targets, but if these guys swing down toward this bridge, then they'll get into the game. Here, still got guys dying. That's cool. Ow. Man, another Panzer Grenadier died. I'm surprised they haven't taken to their heels. They may not survive to do so. Okay, oh man, there's a company of mech infantry right there being engaged. Oh, and the tanks hit the mines up there. Look at them go. Look at them go. Oh, killed a bunch of them. Excellent. And my central position is still doing its thing. Really smacking anything that tries to cross its position. That's nice. Yeah. The Leopard's there give some BTRs a hard time. Oh, another Panzer Grenadier died. They are out of here. They've mounted up. They can't stand it. I wonder if they'll actually get out. Well, they have fallen back. Tanks are crossing minefields, wishing they weren't, and another APC unit bites dust in the center. Yeah, you keep hitting that mech infantry. That's a big deal. Those guys need to die. Okay. Got our first artillery unit, some M109s. That's awesome. Still got 15 minutes to go, though. Oh, there goes a Leopard in the south. And Leopard in the center is smacking some mech infantry around. I like that. The headquarters unit has decided to scoot back. I don't know what they're thinking, but hey, it's the AI. If I didn't want to do that, I should have left it with hold orders. Ooh, look at that mech infantry. Whole company right there. Now the guys in the center are getting hit from the right rear. Good, good, good. Hit those guys at the crossing. Excellent. Now we've got two M109s on board. Unfortunately, the West German M109s don't have improved conventional munitions or minelets. That would just be too nice. And that tank company is not liking. Ooh, yeah, that was some good killing there for the minefield. Okay. 22, 23 minutes in. Let's take a look and see where we are. West German artillery is here. It is ready to go. We've lost several victory points here, and it's just going to get uglier in the north. There's just no way around it. This position in the center is ultimately untenable, although they haven't taken any losses. Same goes for this one if they ever push in that direction. But right now they seem to be crossing in front of it, which is, well, it don't get any better than that. Well, now all it's really left to do is figure out what the artillery ought to do. There's a couple of ways to handle this. I hadn't played with it before, but you can either allow, depending on the rule settings, and right now the rules are allowed to let the AI handle fire support if I ignore it, or to pick specific targets and the barrage that the type of barrage you want to use, depending on the type of unit, or to assign it to direct support of a particular unit. And although I question the wisdom of any of that right now because I really don't know what the hell I'm doing, I'm going to try that. Let's this guy and tell him to give direct support, and let's see if we can get the map to scroll for us. Come on, map. Well, the keys don't seem to work. How about if we zoom out, and let's let him give that guy direct support. Yes. And we'll come back down here and rotate the stack and direct support to him. Yep. Um, I'm not sure if that's a good idea or not. I don't even know exactly how it's going to work, but that's what we're here to find out. To watch the pretty little electronic counters go by and to see how it all plays and learn how this is all about. In the meantime, though, it's come up 25 minutes, and based on my previous experience, I don't want to go to an hour on one video, so I am going to shut down part one and start part two here shortly and play the rest out. See you in part two.